He's going to go ahead and give a speech there, and it is fairly well received. The numbers for support of America and support of our president go skyrocketing up. Bush had brought him all the way down to 12%. Obama brought him back up to two different polls, 52%, 60%. These are good numbers, right? But one Turkish anchor decided that he was going to, well, paint this in a different light. Let's put it that way. And he decided that he would go on in blackface and talk about Obama's visit and what it should, what its significance is for the Turkish people and what he would like from President Obama. Now, we're going to show you this clip, and then I'm going to translate for you guys what he says, because I speak Turkish. And I think what he says is almost as embarrassing as how he looks. So, here is, unfortunately, Turkish television.
Hoş geldiniz Mr. Obama. Siz bugün Ankara'da yaptığınız görüşmelerdeki tavrınız, samimiyetiniz ve yüzünüze yansıttığınız iyi niyetinizle gönlümüzü fethettiniz. Ancak yine de kimi endişelerimiz var. Amerika bizden hep ister, istediğini de alır. Ama bizimle şimdi...
All right, that doesn't mean anything to you guys, right? In this case, he's just talking
önce
jibber
bizim
jabber.
bilinen bir sözümüz vardır ki şu anki halinde...
Some are saying that that dude looks like me. I don't know, do you see that? I'm not sure I see that, right? Okay, now turn it up for a second.
İçinde zenci ifadesini negro ya da blackie falan diye söylerler.
Did you guys hear that? Negro or blackie. All right, so now let me tell you what he's saying. There's a Turkish saying that one who asks for a favor has a dark face, but the one who does not grant him that favor is actually a black guy, which is a disastrously racist saying. Okay, now it can be said one of two ways. It's either a black guy or an Arab. So I'm not sure which one makes that better or worse. I think they're about the same in how unacceptable they are. But he says, no, look, I don't mean it necessarily that way. And when they translate it to you, they might write that I said has, the face of a Negro or a blackie. And I'm like, it's like, please, dude, stop talking. Stop talking, okay, and get that stuff off your face. But he says, no, I mean it that if you do not, grant us these favors, that your face will be even blacker. I'm like, that's still not helping at all. I think that's going to hurt the situation a little bit more, okay? And this dude went and painted his face before he gave this little spiel. Oh, God. But, that's the thing about foreigners. They don't, look, and it's understandable. They don't understand our culture because they didn't grow up in our culture. So the Spanish team during the Olympics does the thing with their eyes, They think that that's somehow going to be, cool to the Chinese. Like, oh, look, they're doing the slant eyes. Oh, that's awesome. And they don't get it, right? Now, so what does he ask for, by the way? He's asking, look, you need to... help us out on a couple of different fronts because Turkey always helps America out. Now, that part of it is true, okay? If he had made the point in a different way, it would have been true, except nobody would have been paying attention. So I hear that part of it too. But he says, look, in Turkey, this is a very popular thought, which is all we ever do is give, give, give. We give to Europe, we give to America. Whenever America asks us to do anything, we say yes. And then what do we ever get in return? Not a damn thing. Right? We don't get accepted into the European Union, et cetera, right? And then every once in a while America insults us with bills on the Armenian genocide. That is their perception, right? And so he is putting that perception forward. And that is part of the reason why Turkey did not vote yes on letting U.S. troops go through Turkey for the Iraq War. Because they were like, enough is enough. This doesn't make any sense, and we never get anything in return, and it's fairly true. So then he asked for help with the PKK, the Kurdish terrorist group, which I think America helps a decent amount with that, as far as, I read up on it. And he said, please don't insult us with calling the Armenian situation a genocide. That's not going to happen. And Obama said while he was there, hey, look, I'm going to stick with my original position. And his original position during the campaign was that it was a genocide. And then he said, on the economic front, we're not looking for a handout. The anchor said, what we're looking for is cooperation, so that if we help, that you help. bottom line, I think he would have been better served making that point a different way. If he's trying to reach the American audience, if he's just trying to have fun in the Turkish audience and increase ratings, I'm sure that probably worked, right?